And while I was there working on that film with this guy, I mean, he was doing, I think, 3 or 4 movies at the same time, you know. Whenever we met up in the evenings, you know, to start, you know, our scenes, he, you know, he was just coming from a set. And talk about energy. And again, poised, a gentleman, and always given and sweet to work with. I can't say, you know, I can't say enough good things about this guy. I had a great experience doing that fight scene with UMBL. And I remember us working together, and we'd be going through the you know, the choreography, and he was stopping. I get to hit Petey here, we do this, and you hit me, and I hit you here, and we do this, and we do that. And a couple times, say, let's do a little rehearsal, and you can touch a little bit, you know? He goes, Peter, is it okay? Can I hit you a little bit? I go, shh, of course. I said, man, I'm a professional fighter. I'm a world champion kickboxer. You can touch me a little bit. He goes, Peter, I hit pretty hard. I go, I can take a pretty good shot, you know? And he hit me. Oh, stop. You okay, Petey? I was like, wow, man, check him out. That's cool, you know? Because a guy, again, a performer at that level, of that magnitude, I've worked with other performers, not calling anyone's names, who, because they were a star and they had that star thing going on, they'd slap your crowd, make a mistake, and, you know, crack you onto something and think nothing of it. No sorry, no excuse. But, hey, you all right? All right. And they move on. But here's this guy, you know what I'm saying? Again, UMBO, you know what I'm saying? And he would touch me something, a body shot or something, or kicking, I'd block it. Oh, Peter, is your hand okay? You all right? You sure now? Oh, man. No, he's all, you know, torn about it. No, I'm cool. I'm straight. But I'm impressed, you know, that you would care, you know? So, now it was a great experience with this dude, and maybe taught me a little thing about being humble, too, when I'm working with somebody who's supposed to be, you know, when you're supposed to be the guy in the film or the, you know, the program, and somebody comes in who's supposed to be a little under, that you don't take advantage, you know what I'm saying? Check yourself. So, that's something I learned from UM. The time it took to film that fight scene in the apartment with Ewan, Corey, and Magoy, I would say a few days, you know, a couple of days, and it was a pretty, you know, a pretty easy, you know, work, to be honest with you. Everybody knew what they were doing. It's fighting, so it's not a stretch, you know, for myself or for any of the guys there. And as far as reacting and all that, you know, again, not a stretch. When it came time for like the big stunt where UMBO jams me at the table and pushed me through the you know, the double glass, you know, doors, that was different because I've never done any kind of stunt work before. And the boys held my hands, you know, through the whole thing. And, you know, I came out without a scratch. You know what? During the course of that fight, I don't believe I suffered any injuries, myself nor UMBO. I don't know if there were other, you know, scenes that I wasn't involved in with some of the other actors, but I saw a very safe set and very professional. I was impressed, mind you, with the stunt guys in, you know, on that film. And these guys, I mean, when I came back here, I said, if the guys in LA think they can do stunts, they got to see these guys. I mean, they're good, but they're tough. I'm talking, let's say here, to do a stunt where you got to take a fall or something, I see the boys put on elbow pads and they pad up, you know, about this much, and okay, ready, and go. I said, wow. In Hong Kong, the guys, I mean, next to nothing, you know, and they would do falls and flips and you know, and take shots and cracks, whatever else. I'm like, amazing. The guys were, I don't know, I guess the way that they conducted themselves when we're working and the way that they conduct themselves when we're being social, I thought to be quite the same. I mean, when the camera's rolling, we're all taking care of business. But when they say cut, everybody was, you know, very social. Hey, Petey, so tell me something. We'd have little conversations in between. Okay, yeah, nah, but the fight scene, and we take care of business and then go right back to it. just being out, music, dancing, eating, that was a good thing. But again, I kept my eyes on UMBO, checking him out, watching how he conducted himself, and he was the boss, you know what I'm saying? But the boss in a very subtle, very smooth way. He came in, I watched the respect that the local, folks would give to him when they saw him, Mr. Bill, and they'd give him respect. And he would give respect back, and, he'd sit and, the waitress would come around and ask us, what we'd like, and he'd ask him what he would like, and he said, excuse me, Peter, what would you like? Tom, what would you like? My trainer was me, Tom Forster. Tom, what would you like? Peter, what would you like? Okay, and he'd say to them, get them this, this, and this. And when they were taken care of, once we were taken care of, yes, I would like this, that, and the other thing. I said, wow, man, I like that. I was impressed with that.
Come on! Come on! Huh? Come on! Huh? Come on!
The difference for me between fighting in a ring and fighting on screen, in a real fight, you get to hit the guy for real and the whole bit. What I found different when I just started fighting, in film and television, is that I thought, well, just give me an actor who's a fighter, or let me do a fight scene with a guy who's a fighter, so I can hit him and it can look real, and we can do it we can hit you for real. It don't work like that, Petey, because I've seen fight scenes that other choreographers have tried to do where the guys have to hit each other for real, and it doesn't sell near as as film fighting when a guy's doing a punch and the guy's reacting to it, and it's like it comes off great. You know what I'm saying? And that looks better than a real boxing fight or a real kickboxing fight. What I would have liked to have seen, I want to see the whole thing. The entire fight scene between UMBO and I, and not too much, mind you, was cut out of that. But I would have loved to have seen some of the, of course, you want to see more of yourself. Are you kidding me? But I believe that the choices that were made and the scenes that were kept worked perfectly, for the film. So, ego, if anything, I want to see more of me on screen. But other from that, nah, come on. These boys know what they're doing. So I'm pleased. Good girl. Good. What's happening now with me and what takes precedence with me right now is my writing career. I've written 2 books already, working on a 3rd and a 4th, and it's along the lines of The Science of Mind, founded by Ernest Holmes, and metaphysics, and I totally am into that right now. Also, I teach kickboxing to a couple of private students. So much a part of me that for me to get my fix, if you like, I have to keep up a skill, a God-given talent, if you like. And for me to get this fix, that keeps me, I guess, grounded a certain way in the original Petey, the kid that always looked up to the great fighters and great martial arts performers and aspired to be, one of these performers. And by the grace of God, I believe, became one of these great, martial arts performers and ring fighters. I get my fix, if you like, through teaching a couple of very good students, and keeps me active that way. But definitely writing and teaching and enjoying life to its fullest.